I think we're live. Microphone is picking up. I know I'm like a minute late. My microphone decided it wanted to shed itself for a second, so I think I've got it working again. I think. But yeah, how's everyone doing? As the title suggests, we are, helping people with Easter eggs if they need it, of course. Trying to get something set up. I don't know for sure if my TikTok chat is showing. So I'm running the TikTok live studio setup, which I haven't done in a while. For some reason, my computer just hates TikTok live studio. Couldn't tell you why. So yeah, I want to see if maybe this will work. Cause I can try to start running this again. It's really weirdly shaped, the actual app. Like you can't make it only half the screen big, which is really annoying. Bro, what do you mean? How many times I have to install before you just actually install? I don't know if there's a way to even look at my live on my phone. Yeah, give me just a second, guys. See if I can get this set up. Are you happy now? Nope, still not happy, of course. Oh, I can just scan the QR code. That's huge. Oh wait. Bear with me, guys. Just a second. QR codes are actually huge. Makes stuff so much easier, assuming you have 2FA. If you don't have 2FA, don't use QR codes. If you don't have 2FA, set up 2FA. That should be your priority number one. I think this is chat. Let me just send a test message as well. Oh. Bro, this shit makes no sense. Sure, we'll run that for now. I'll play with this more later. You know something's not set up very well whenever the IT guy can't figure it out. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say if you're chatting and I'm not seeing it, come to Twitch, because for whatever reason, TikTok just is fighting me right now. Yeah. But until I get somebody who's needing help with Easter eggs, probably just gonna run. Yeah, we'll play Shattered Veil some more. Yes, I'm using the SOG. No, I don't have it up to the point of needing Nebula. It's just kind of my, I take that and then whatever gun I get from the box. Yo, Sierra Coach, thanks for the resub, dude. Can't listen to your D&D. Congrats to our sub, baby. What? Not sure what that means, but either way, 9 months is crazy, dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, where are my frames? Bro, where are my frames? Hold up. There's no shot I'm at 60. Well, now that feels a bit better. Yeah, that did not feel like 60 to start, though.
Hurry! We have so much to do, and it's lonely down here.
Aww. Yo, Sierra Coach, thank you for the biddy. I appreciate that. Yeah, anyone in the TikTok chat that needs help with Easter eggs, I don't think I can see my TikTok chat for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I can see my Twitch chat. So I do encourage you to come over to Twitch.
Almost ready. We are still a few steps short of our shared goal, the restoration of Aiden's exit.
Didn't hit my microphone taking a drink that time. You know, I'm trying to think if this map would be viable for getting to round 20 without getting hit on. Because on one hand, yes, you have the exploder zombies. But on the other hand, you have very few parasites, less manglers, and just very few special zombies in general. I don't typically see my first doppelgas till like 18. I say that like I've played a bunch. I've only played 3 games in this map. It's not my go-to for Nebula grinding. It may replace Liberty for Liberty Falls for my like all the other camo grinding though. How long did I stay in spawn for? I stayed in spawn until I get double points. Unless I get double points in like round 2, then I basically just wait till 5. What weapon skin is that? This is not a skin, but a variant. It's from the Squid Game event way back when. One of those things, I completed it, so didn't feel right not to pay for it too. Because I mean, like, I didn't take any damage during that. And then, of course, you just wait for all the gas to subside. Which, I mean, getting to round 20 without getting hit isn't easy on any map. It's just not how zombies plays. That's cool. Bullet trails. Oh yeah, I have that on my GS45 as well. Yeah, I've basically always considered that to be like the hardest Dark Ops in recent games. I don't know when they started. I think they started in Cold War. But I don't know for sure. Whoa. I don't know if that was my computer or if that was the game. But my monitor, like, properly flickered, I guess, would be the proper word. Yeah, I kind of going back to Cold War. Like, whenever I go back home, I'll play it. Uh, the Maelstrom. What a great gun. Yeah, whenever I go back home, I'll play Cold War. So I kind of just been working on some of the challenges, and that's currently top of the list. That and the challenge to get to round 25, maybe? I don't remember which round it once, but whatever round with your starting loadout. Which I still need to do in this game, too. But
Is it fun fighting things? I think it is.
yeah, I guess I could destroy these for free salvage. Do I know how to get the ray gun? I do know how to get the ray gun. I do not know how to get the Wonderwaff. Basically, for the fact that it's not required for the Easter egg. Part of me wants to say, like, I think I could do the Easter egg off memory, but the other part of me is not so sure on that one.
You're getting close. I can smell it. Not literally, of course.
Sure, not literally. I believe you. Chat, I don't believe her. I don't know if you can even get the essence bomb before the step where you use it. Like, I haven't yet. Like I said, I've only played this map 3 times, and I didn't know about it for the first time, so... Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I could do this Easter egg off of memory. I don't remember how to get all the upgrades for the ray gun. This thing's so bad. I'm pretty sure it's decent in multiplayer, but...
Who goes there? Oh, my kid. Come on in. Take a look.
Sam is so much fun in this map. Also, hi, Sam. I hate that you can't interact with it until you basically get the part. Yeah, I don't remember if you upgrade steps like, at all. Also, I gotta turn this game down. It's so loud. Now I can hear myself think. But you guys can probably barely hear the game. Let me get some music going. Because my computer isn't already struggling enough. Have I not got an insta-kill yet? Okay, now my drop cycle restarted for sure. That's weird. What's the name? Blood. From Sog to Blood. I saw Noah J made a video reacting to the speedrun world records for this map, and I want to go watch them. I want to see what the boss fight strat is. I've seen a lot of people talking about chopper gunners for the boss, but I'm curious if GS45 is a play or not. Or maybe something else is. I don't know. It's kind of the other thing is, like, I kind of want to test that myself. There's the essence bomb. I'm trying to think of what all the steps are. Like, how do you get the tubes? I'm trying to think. This goes here. Yeah. I think this area is pretty sick. Yeah, anyone in TikTok chat, if you are putting messages in, for some reason I can't see chat. I spent like the first 10 minutes of the stream trying to fix it, and I don't know what's going on, so I do recommend come to Twitch if you are looking for help with Easter eggs. No qualms against save quitting this game and helping you guys out. So, just wanted to put that out there. Hi, Sam. I don't remember which tube does which upgrade. But that's not important. I saw something that was talking about they shadow nerfed the ASG shotgun. Basically what they did, I'm also still trying to figure out where the bell is. Basically what they did is they reduced how much fire rate it has with rapid fire, or I think overall. But basically to get to the point where it used to be, you have to sorry, I lost my train of thought. To get it to where it used to be, you have to put rapid fire on it and get double tap, and then you'll have it at the same rate that it used to be at. Which isn't a problem for me. I've been a rapid fire user for a while. I think rapid fire does more than Fire's Breath or Dragon's Breath. I don't deny the fact that Dragon's Breath is cool as fuck, but just don't think it's as good. I'll give the box 3 more hits. No, I don't get a gun that I need to kill elites with. I'm just going to do the baseball bat. Well, I do need this gun. However, I would like to get it at a higher rarity. Also not sure that I want 2 SMGs. We'll see. One more hit after this. The Fang. Don't have Nebula on it, but I also don't have any camos on it, so I will gladly take a legendary Tanto, which I think does more damage to the head than the Sog does. 791. Yeah. In case you're curious, the difference between legendary and pack 1. 230. I think that was 490 through a body. Yeah. 700. Yeah, anyone in TikTok chat, like I said, can't see messages come through Twitch. I will work on fixing my TikTok soon. Some good points there. For some reason, I have a really bad habit on this map of just not buying perks. So I'm trying to make sure I actually go out of my way to buy perks. Where's Speed Cool? Oh yeah, Speed Cool is this way. In a co-op game, David came through over the weekend and we played a game while he was here, just because it was late. It was too late to go do anything, but too early to go to bed. So we played a game of zombies, and it took till round 30 to get 10 elite kills with the 2 of us. So I'm expecting probably like 35. For a solo game. Yeah, I plan to primarily use the SOG, just get camos on it, levels on it. Oh right, one of the tubes is in the pods. I guess let me go ahead and get the ray gun opened. Oh, I went double tap as my safe perk. What do you mean by safe perk? Basically, so for my quick revive augment, I use Dying Wish. So whenever my health drops, like whenever I should die, I will instead be left with 1 health and have a little bit of invincibility. And so the cost, I guess you could call it, is that I lose quick revive until I buy it again. And whenever you go down, you lose all but 3 perks, which are the first 3 on your bar. Now, in order for me to go down, I first have to lose quick revive, which also quick revive automatically puts itself at the front of your line. So you don't have to worry about prioritizing and make sure you're getting it and all that. But yeah, so basically, if I had all the perks in the game or in the map, I guess same thing, and then I Dying Wish went off, so I lost Quick Revive, and then I went down, I would lose all but what I call my safe perks, which is, in this case, Juggernog, Speed Cola, Double Tap. It's not an official name for it, but actually... See, I was going to go by Tier 2 armor, but I almost have enough for Tier 3. Also, as a very solid depth perception hater, I've kind of started to like depth perception. It's not good. I will not give it the title of good. But it's better than Melee Macchiato. I will give it that. Also, while I'm thinking about it, I need to get 9 zombies to kill themselves through this. Oh, that's not good. Yep, there we go. Is that round? Yeah. I'm going to change my augments real quick. Yeah, if anyone wants help with Easter eggs, if you're in TikTok, come over to Twitch, send a message. Can't see my TikTok chat right now. If you're in Twitch, feel free to say something. Good time for it. Let me skip. Yeah, I need to change some of my augments real quick. Elemental pop. Frenzied guard. Frenzy fire is so much fun, dude. Is there any other ones that I'm working on? Void Sheath, Slider, Shadow Rift. Okay. I have Slider for sure. Did I equip Sheath? I did. And then Shadow Rift. So I guess we're rocking Shadow Rift this game. Throwing Ether Shroud. What's the challenge for it? Just get kills. Yeah. Okay. Oh wait. Hold on. I remember the last one that I needed to change. Which might actually help with the Void Sheath one. Nope. Melee Macchiato. Yeah. Make attacks faster. Okay. That was the one I was forgetting. I'm trying to think of anything else. I think that's all. Might turn off the FPS counter in the top left. I wish it didn't have that black background on it. Like if it was transparent like the Steam FPS counter is. I like that because like I run that normally. Basically all the time. And I forget about it until I need to check it. Switch to Ether Shroud. Can I get the lab zombie already, please? There you are. I'm gonna have to upgrade my weapon and get tier 3 armor. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I am a... As much as I hate on Death Perception, I hate on Elemental Pop so much more. Which, if you look at it from a camo grinder perspective, its whole purpose, or the thing that it does, ammo mods and Elemental Pop and all that, is it kills zombies, which is great. Until it starts stealing your kills, because you don't get headshots from ammo mods. Why am I at 40 FPS, dude? What is going on? I'm out of bullets. Curious if maybe... I don't know. Oh yeah, this is legendary. Could have used that a little bit earlier. Oh, it's a disciple. I was trying to figure out what that noise was. Yeah, I've not played this map enough to know what all these noises are. Where's homeboy at? Okay, I was expecting a little more damage output than that. However, it is around 16 and it's not even pack-punched. Can't be too upset. There we go. Mark 1 for the Tanto. I hate that it like actually wipes the zombies. It doesn't just respawn them. Guess let me go ahead and throw on Shadow Rift. And then I also want to go pack-punch the Tanto. I know I don't have another elite coming for 2 or 3 rounds, but... Also, did anyone notice Strauss is, like, actively covering Raptor 1 in the picture? They didn't bother giving him his own picture. It's him just blocking Raptor 1. Oh. You guys are weak to Shadow Rift. Interesting. That went in my events is wild. They just don't stop. Yeah, probably not doing the baseball bat this game, but... I know I sound like a broken record, but anyone in TikTok chat, I can't see my chat for some reason. I can't see my Twitch chat. I'm gonna work on trying to figure out why I can't see TikTok chat, because this has been an issue for 2 or 3 days now. And I only just found out that it's an issue, so... Yeti. But yeah. Let's see if I can do this at the beginning of a round. Not my smartest idea, but... Never mind. 3, 5, 7, 6. 3, 5, 7, 6. Okay, I didn't open this door, did I? Oh, no, it auto-opens, I'm pretty sure. Oh, never mind. Not the door I was thinking of. Double points. Yes, please. Also, maybe I just haven't noticed it. I've not seen this gun level up once, though. Okay. I'll just stop talking, I guess. Uh, 3, 5, 7, 6. I heard him. I get extra credit, guys. Did you hear that? Back up before it shrieks at me. I don't know what attachments are on this gun, but they are horrible. The most bouncy, uncontrollable recoil I've ever used. And I was a Scorpion enjoyer back in Black Ops 2. Three, 5, 7, 6. I saw something about we got the lore explanation for how Doppelgas came to be back in like Black Ops 4. Which is kind of wild, because that implies they've just been holding on to the sick idea of Doppelgas for like 6 years. Like, can you imagine if we got Doppelgas instead of the new and innovative special enemy of Mauer Toten of the Mangler? Or maybe if we got it instead of the new and innovative special enemy of Forsaken of the Mangler? Or the new and innovative special enemy of Liberty Falls of the Mangler? Or, hear me out here, maybe even replacing the new and super innovative special zombie of Terminus being the Mangler. Let me say this too. I don't hate the Mangler for what it is. Excuse me, for what it is. I hate the Mangler for the spam that it was given. I remember I made a post about this on Reddit, or I replied to a post about this on Reddit of like how I felt about Outbreak. And first off, don't complain about Outbreak on Reddit, because all the 12-year-olds that don't enjoy round-based zombies will gather up and gang up on you. Where am I going? That's not what I was coming here to do. I came here to pack a punch. Need Vulture Aid, dude. There's also a lot of posts on Reddit of people complaining that like Vulture Aid and Deadshot aren't on this map until you get Wonder Fizz, of course. And it's posts like that really confuse me, because 9 times out of 10 those same people are the ones saying this game's too easy and I don't like it because of how easy it is. And it's just like, yeah, they take away arguably the 2 strongest perks and you're mad? Like, what? Also, yes, I'm aware I don't have plates. I'll be right back. Give me just a second. Sorry about that. Did I pack? Okay, I did. Anyways, sorry, I completely forgot the point that I was trying to make. I don't hate the concept of Outbreak. In fact, if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I actually really enjoyed Outbreak upon release. My issue came whenever Outbreak got a new map, and we hadn't gotten a new round-based map. But, you know, that's okay. You know, it's a new game mode, give it a little bit of attention. Then Outbreak got another map, and another map, and round-based got nothing. And that's whenever I started kind of getting a bit more negatively feeling about Outbreak. Simply for the fact that, you know, the way I phrased it, which a lot of people didn't like, because, you know, it's easier to hate on the internet than it is to agree. But the way I phrased it is Outbreak was trying to kill Brown Base. And everyone was like, what are you talking about? No, it's not. And every time somebody responded with that, I'd say, okay, well, let's think about it. You know, Brown Base got basically no new content after Outbreak came out. Then Vanguard Zombies, which was basically Outbreak on a small scale, came out, which flopped hard. And even with that flopping super hard, they went ahead and did Outbreak for another year of Zombies, which would be, of course, MW3 Zombies. And, like I said, I have nothing against Outbreak as a game mode. It's just the way they did it that bothers me. Also, one of these weekends, probably the next one where my girlfriend's out of town, I'm wanting to do a stream basically completing every Easter egg in this game. And try to do it basically as quickly as I can. So, yeah, if you've been waiting for a longer stream from me, that is in the works. I know the weekend after my birthday, which is June 1st, I know that will be she'll be out of town, so maybe that one. Depends. We'll see how I'm feeling, of course. But I plan on basically taking off that entire week, so. Really? Excuse me. Where's Melee Macchiato on this map? Pretty sure it is, right? Is there 11 perks in this game now? Jeez. Anyways, you can die. Not what I was expecting to do to the Doppelgast. But yeah, I'm hoping also by then we'll have our supposed last map. We'll kind of see. We'll see what the timeline's looking like. If it's gonna be like a week or two. If it's gonna be any more than like a week or two before the next map, then I'll just hold off. Also, that was the first naturally spawning Doppelgast at 23. Just to let you guys know. If you're sick of the special spam, this is kind of the map to go to. I'm also kind of wondering if maybe it's attached to doing the ray gun step. Completely possible. Anyways, yeah, if it's like my birthday is June 1st, if the new map's gonna release on, say, you know, June 10th, maybe we'll hold off. Get the new map done, and then a couple weeks after that. Because I know she's also going out of town later in June, so. See, that's the other thing I hate about ammo mods. It knocks everything down. Could be fun. Also, playing with the idea of getting back into Destiny over the summer. Did that armor plate despawn? The hell? Huh. Anyways, Wonder Fizz is here. I also need to throw Light Mend on my Tanto. Help deal with the disciples. I could pack a punch to tier 3, but this gun just isn't holding up with ammo, so Volt Raid at the very least is necessary. Which once I buy Volt Raid, I won't be able to buy any other, or I won't be able to upgrade Pack a Punch anyways, so. I also want to test if melee macchiato affects Void Sheath or not. I would assume so. Where are you guys going? Yeah, I would assume so just for the fact that it just pulled out the baseball bat. I thought it pulled out like an actual dedicated weapon. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that definitely helps. Yeah, in the end, the zombies community will never be happy. No matter what happens, they'll launch Black Ops 2 Remastered Zombies, and people will say, what about Black Ops 1 Remastered Zombies? I want to play Call of the Dead Remastered. And then for the next game, they'll do that, and people will be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they're just remastering their old games. They're washed. They don't make new content. And I'm sure you can see how that pattern recycles. Which is just basic, like, human psychology. It takes very special people to not want more. I love that so much. Basically, everyone that I've talked to that plays zombies a lot has agreed that a standalone zombies game that has every zombies map on it, and instead of releasing more zombies games, they just add to that. Has everyone that I've talked to about it has said that would be fantastic. I love that idea. But I know for a fact that if they did that, people would be like, oh my gosh, they're trying to kick zombies out of Call of Duty, blah blah blah. So let me go ahead and preface, I am very for the idea of a standalone zombies game with every map in it. Especially if they can somehow do it to where it like uses the old engines. So, you know, on this, while having the same game launched, Black Ops 1 will feel like Black Ops 1, whereas Black Ops 6 will feel like Black Ops 6. Zombies, of course. And it would be even better if you could choose. Like, let me spawn into Kino der Toten with Black Ops 6 movement. That would be awesome. Now, I am no game dev. I have no clue if that works or not. Like, how that would work. If it's even possible. I'm sure it's possible. If it's even feasible, would be the better word. I will say, though, if they did that and they added achievements to it, I would have all the achievements very quickly. I think the hardest part about doing that would make it to where, like, if you're set to Black Ops 1 physics and all that, the zombies can't be hitting you at Black Ops 6 speeds. Just simply put, not a fair game. There's a reason the zombies themselves have gotten harder, whereas, like, you know, old games are still more difficult. I'm trying to think of how to word that, because that's not how I wanted to word it. There's 800. I guess I probably ought to go ahead and kill all the zombies, because they're just gonna get wiped. Is there two? Oh, it's Doppelgast. Oh, wait. Oh, there's two. Huh. Bro's not dead. Hello? Thank you. What a painful round. Oh, he just keeps on spawning zombies. Did not know that. New camo grind method found. Also, this is one of the first guns I've used that Vulture can't help with the ammo situation that it faces. Case in point. Because I am out of ammo. I am going to go pack a punch. I'm going to pack punch the SOG and then stay down there until I can afford to get the Tanto as well. Dude, I'm actually so close to getting the 100%er challenge done. I'm at 88%. Last I checked. Probably higher now because I've done more challenges this game. I don't want to talk about it. But yeah. Hitting Master Prestige, of course, big milestone, but I've done it before. Getting a 100%er, I have not done that. There's 50, so I guess it's just 100 total then. That's awkward. Like 90% sure I could get it done with one more use of it, but... Oh, I have a... Yeah, I forgot that I just picked up a full power. Just finish it out. Ah. And I have enough to pack a punch again. You seem to have this map figured out. Talked about doing the Easter egg earlier, and you don't really seem to be struggling to get around. What do I think of the map? Better than Tomb, without a doubt. If the reason the Tomb was lacking is because they were putting more effort into this map, I would justify it 100%. I think I said it before. There's definitely a lot of influence from other maps in this map. The ray gun, of course, being a very obvious one. Same with the Disciple. But then the Disciple also took influence from other enemies, such as the Shrieker. Which I think is really interesting. There's 50 done. Trying to think. Overall, this is definitely one of, if not the best, Black Ops 6 map we have. I loved Citadel. I still do. But I think this map takes the cake. I guess we're doing this again. It's way easier to play casually. Don't want that. Yeah, way easier to play casually. It didn't reuse the Amalgam, or the Abomination, of course, by proxy. It did reuse the Doppelgast, but the Doppelgast is not in the map very much. No, I'm not finished demolishing whatever he said. I think the wonder weapons are a bit lacking, just in terms of that wow factor. We've seen elemental ray guns before. Let me rephrase. We've seen the Mark II before. We've seen elemental Mark IIs before. Don't think that is really what we wanted. I would have preferred seeing elemental Wonderwafts over ray guns. I can appreciate the fact that they're trying to make a nod towards Alpha Omega. But, like I said, we've seen it before. One of the biggest complaints, at least myself and I think most of the community has had with this game, is there's a lot of reusing stuff. Specials and elites especially. Whoa. Hold on, my chat may have just fixed itself. I should really have a test account so I can see if it may have just... Basically, whenever you go live, TikTok opens a web browser. If you go live through Streamlabs, which is what I do, TikTok will open a web browser which shows, you know, your analytics, followers, viewers, your top viewers, chat, of course, donations, all that good stuff. And whenever you first go live, it puts a message at the top basically saying, you know, stay within guidelines. And that just hadn't been showing up in the past few streams. So then I was on the phone with my sister the other day, and she's like, you didn't reply to, or yeah, you didn't respond to any of my messages, like, you know, you hate me or something, like jokingly, of course. And I was like, I straight up didn't see them. Like, I kind of had a hunch that my Twitch chat was messed up, or my TikTok chat was messed up, simply because I couldn't see that little, you know, don't be stupid thing at the top. And that confirmed it. So, but out of nowhere, it just showed up. If anyone is wanting to do Easter eggs, needs help with it or anything, it's only been an hour. We have plenty of time to run in more games. At least one more game, rather. I can do Liberty in 30 minutes-ish. 40. We'll say 40 to be safe. I want to see if I can get David to do a Easter egg race. I know he hasn't really been feeling it, but it being this game just didn't click with him. Happens. Did you know there's a Dark Ops challenge for getting all of your weapons legendary in Pack 3? I did. You also need ammo mods. Yeah, that was back in Cold War as well, which I wasn't even 100% sure it was in this game. I just kind of like, I was doing not necessarily a high round game, but you know, a higher round game, like 40, just to see how everything felt. This is like back during launch, basically. And I was like, you know, I wonder if they kept that around. And I remember I got all my weapons to PAP 3 and everything, legendary rarity, and I didn't get it to proc. And I was like, maybe they didn't have it? I kind of thought about, well, maybe you need ammo mods. And so I threw ammo mods on, and sure enough. But yeah. The only Dark Ops I have left that I would consider to be easy is get 20,000 kills with the Terminus double points relic thing without getting hit. I think. Let me check. I have a spreadsheet now. Kill a million zombies. Reach around 20 without taking distance. Terminus quest. Round 20 with only starting loadout. No augments, no perks, no mods, no field upgrades. That was gonna be annoying just because I don't want to take off all my augments, dude. Oh, Box Addict. I tried to do Box Addict. I just couldn't get the chopper gunner, though. Oh, get down within 10 seconds of using a perka. Still need to do that. Get Nebula and all the weapons. Actively working on that. 2 amalgams in a single shot. I've been doing that every time I play Terminus. I've been trying to get it. And then kill 10 ignited elites with Napalm Burst in a single game. I could probably actually get that pretty easily. I've said it before. I have no issue using directed mode for the Nebula challenges because 330 elite zombies is ridiculous. Just because of how rarely they spawn. I did basically the entirety of the camo challenge before Nebula out of directed mode. I say basically because I played directed mode to get the Easter egg quests, but like aside from that, I didn't really touch directed mode. But yeah, now that 330 elites, not happening, dude. No. I'm only human. What do you expect from me? Just trying to stir my drink up a little bit to mix it, and it splashed onto my face. Don't appreciate that very much. Oh, I should have used Healing Aura first. Oops. I knew I heard you, wherever you are. Let's not turn you into a doppelgast. How does that sound, big guy? Yeah, I guess the Sog isn't actually further pack punched anymore. And it doesn't hit as hard. And it doesn't have light mend on it, so. I want the gold loot key so I can never actually use it. Dude, I loved the idea of the vault and all that. But on Liberty Falls, it is so annoying to open. If it was the same code every time, or if it was like you open it once, you know, and it stays open across your games, then yeah, I'd be in, 100%. But it is so annoying to get every game. Because, well, yes, all 3 codes are in places that you go. It's just, I don't actively spend my time looking for them. Interesting. One of my overlays showed up saying that one of my buddies started playing. I was curious if it'd show on stream, and it did not, which I'm actually kind of happy about. Try to keep stuff like that private as much as I can. Of course, there's only so much I can do, but... Also, if you save quit and rejoin, the gobblegums leave your screen. I don't know if it's a guarantee, but it definitely happens sometimes. I don't save quit very often. It's a feature that I love that we finally have, but I don't use it super often. Why don't you use your loot key? It can't really give me anything that I need. I mean, I guess I could, you know, if I had the best luck ever, it could give me a tier 3 pack punch crystal for my melee weapon, but that's about it. Really? Nobody dropped ammo? Nobody? Bro. Kind of surprised I don't have Nebula in the Tanto yet. If you're playing directed mode for Nebula, why aren't you playing that right now? I find it boring. It's boring to play, and I'm sure I feel like it'd be even more boring to watch, so... I mean, you know, once you do it a couple times, you're not getting downed. You can kill the elite zombie before it even finishes its intro animation. So... yeah, this gun fell off. I'm gonna go at Nextville. Just for the fact that the gun fell off. It's only gonna get worse, so... Oh yeah, sometimes it just spawns in an amalgam out of nowhere. Don't know why. Just sometimes does it. I saw intel. Oh, that's almost a down. Yeah, I keep on meaning to check the intel list. I've still got a little bit of intel to get for the tomb, but I think other than that, I'm set. Dude, I literally can't. The zombies aren't spawning fast enough. I don't know what you want me to do. Exfilling of this map is actually so stressful. .100% thought that guy in the song said the N-word, and he is very white. He did not. He said suckers. Oh, we finally get the HDR unlocked. Can finally put what its max level is in my progress list. I don't know why I'm getting a Black Cell boost, because I have not bought Black Cell for this season. Shadow Reaper, I got finished. Got FMJ, which is what I wanted. 1350, not bad, not bad. I don't have the CHF yet, unfortunate. Sorry, I had to figure out what the difference was. What did we list to? Seven. Man, I thought for sure it was gonna be like 9. Could do the Krieg or the Cypher. I know the Cypher's kind of ruling rampant in multiplayer, but I'd get Dark Matter before I got that camoed. Definitely don't want to use the HDR in multiplayer for reasons. Honestly, let's do the Krieg. I know this was pretty meta here in Zombies a little while ago. Didn't use it very much, but... Okay, so what do we need? Let's come back over here. So, give me just a few minutes to get my list all updated. So Shadow Reaper is done, so I can take Void Sheath off. Unstable is at 2. Don't Touch Me is done. None of those yet. So that one's at 1 remaining. Oh, I need to update that one. I've seen a lot of people saying Easy Lobotomy is bugged, so I don't really want to mess with it. Okay, so I do still need Ether Shroud. Use it 7 more times, at least. I'd be very surprised if it took me more than that, but where are we at overall 89%, dude. That is just a crazy feeling. Field upgrades, Ether Shroud. Player damage is increased, cool. And don't think I need to change any of these. Don't think so. Yeah, if anyone needs help with Easter eggs, let me know now or forever hold your peace. I'll give that a few minutes. Yeah, I really want this. I think this looks sick. I don't know for sure which gun it is. I'm pretty sure it's the XM4. Ooh. So iron sights though. Nope, I don't need 11 or 13 playing. This is a much better choice. Yeah. If anyone needs help with Easter eggs, now is your chance to say something. Oh, I think it is the aims, dude. What do you look like with an optic on? Yeah, no, it's 100% the aims. Model L's is too big. The only other thing I think it would be is the Krig, but I don't think they would do it as the Krig just because Krig wasn't base game. Let me throw Ether Shroud back on. Yeah. I'm gonna run to the restroom and just to let anyone who needs help kind of get in here. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I am back. Check out the intel. I did go back to get the Citadel. Obscurus Altilium. Still need 3 documents on the tomb. I've gotten most of the intel without even looking for it. Sleepwalking. I know how to do this one. Okay. Woodsman, I don't know how to do that one. Pain in the glass, love that. What the truck? Okay. Playtime. No clue on any of those. Tunnel vision, I think I know where that is. And we just aren't getting cutscenes. Right. I don't know why they stopped with these. If they're gonna put a whole tab for it, why not keep adding them? That's always kind of bothered me. Am I on the leaderboards yet? Because I still don't know how long it took me to beat the Easter egg. No. I think I need one more game then. I'm trying to think. Maybe two. He did an hour 46. I think it took me like 2 hours 15. Maybe 2.5. Just... Oh. This is new. New-ish. I mean, new for me at least. That's wrong. That's probably right. This is really cool, actually. I think that's wrong. I'm at 200,000 kills, though. You know what? I think we need another around 100 game just to up that. Oh, so this is strictly in Prestige Master. Let's go back to Prestige 1. Prestige 1, my highest round. Oh. Oh, right, because we were doing the Dark Ops, I think. This is so cool. So, the XM4, the Compact, and the ASG, yeah, Easter egg weapon. Just camo grinding. Did I touch... I did touch Terminus. A couple times, actually. Surprisingly enough. GS45. I'm guessing that's about to be on the leaderboards a lot of times. Prestige 3 is when Citadel came out. When did Citadel come out? Hold on. December 5th? That does not feel like it was that long ago. I did touch Terminus this season too, or this Prestige. Yep, here, Prestige 4 was the round 100 game. One game of Terminus, it's declining, dude. That's so funny. GS45. Oh, no GS45, Prestige 3. One game of Terminus. See, like, I'm almost certain I exfilled at 36 here, and it just doesn't show it. Yeah, you can tell basically which weapons I was getting gold. 6 games. It took me 6 games to Prestige. And Prestige 6. Gross. Hate this gun. Is there not a Prestige where I didn't touch Terminus? Yep, GS45. 2 games Terminus. And here's when the Tomb came out. I had 8 games on. Oh, I guess most of that was Easter egg attempts. That was Prestige 8. So Prestige 8 is when Tomb came out. Prestige 9, Staff of Ice makes sense. Liberty. The Prestige that I didn't touch, Terminus. 7.5 hours, dude. That was Prestige 9. Prestige 10. That's the only early map I played for Prestige 10. That's kind of embarrassing, honestly. Oh, and this was getting... That's why, because I was getting Afterlife camos. And now we're here. We've only played Liberty and Shattered. 4 minutes. 26 rounds. Something ain't adding up. Yeah, I've just been using DLC guns as my main weapons to level them up. My headshot percentage is really good. Trying to see if there's another season where it's really good. No, not quite as good as this one. Exfil ratio is 4.0. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and start up another game. Battle Royale trios. Yeah, we'll do Shatter just because I want to get the intel. Tunnel and sleepwalking. David showed me the sleepwalking one while he was here. He said it can only be done on round 11, which I don't know for sure, but I do want the intel, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Is that Domino? What do I think of the Kilo? I have an unpopular opinion about the Kilo. I love the Kilo, right? Loved it in MW 2019. Loved it in Warzone. This is Black Ops 6. This is set early 2000s at the earliest, or at the latest. The Kilo is not an early 2000s weapon. I think it's a wonderful weapon, but it does not belong. Simply put. Same with all the other weapons that they brought this season, the AMAX and the HDR. Neither of those belong in this game. The HDR is a lot of fun. It creates very big holes in people that Treyarch or Call of Duty Activision is not allowed to show. AMAX, I didn't play with it very much, honestly. I know everyone used it because it was really good. I just never really was drawn towards it. But yeah, none of those belong in this game. Simply put. But I guess at the same time, Cardi B doesn't belong in this game either. Ninja Turtles don't belong in this game. I don't know. I think at its heart, Call of Duty is trying to be a tactical shooter, and it's in recent years become more of a arcade shooter, and Activision isn't helping that case at all. I get that not everyone likes a tactical shooter. And yes, I'm sure my TikTok live is bad, I know. It's made for mature audiences, definitely. Yeah, I know not everyone wants a tactical shooter where it's all grimy and all that. I mean, I prefer these more saturated zombies maps, which is why I don't like Terminus. It's just not my style. But you know, they could at least try. And yes, I am trying to get to round 20 without getting hits. I'm not giving it a full attempt here, but you know, if I get there, I get there. If I don't, then oh well. I do plan to complete all of the Dark Ops challenges. Ooh, I just had a thought. I think I've said this on multiple streams. I'm trying to figure out how to get a 1-box challenge, maybe even 2-box challenge, but not the point. Basically 1-box challenge, but have it not be stupid easy, which is a lot harder than you may think. And I just thought about not being able to upgrade your starting weapon would probably help. Damn it. Got hit. Not being able to upgrade your starting weapon would probably help quite a bit. What's the 1-box challenge? Basically, you spend the box, and whatever you get, that's what you get. I already got this thing Nebula. I actually made a point to get the Sniper's Nebula yesterday. But yeah, if you get, let's say, you get a green Frostline, right? You aren't allowed to upgrade the rarity, which is the rule I just thought of. And yeah, you can pack punch as much as you want. You can't touch the rarity. You can't buy ammo. You get 4 perks. So if you want a perk that's not on the map, you gotta hold out until Wonder Fizz, basically. No gums, of course. No field upgrades. If you get a score streak from the box, you can spin again to get a weapon. And you are allowed to use that score streak, but you're not allowed to buy other score streaks. Trying to think of what my other rules have been. The 1-box challenge originated in the older games, back whenever Mustang and Sally was a thing. So my current idea is you're allowed to spawn in with a GS45, but you can't upgrade the rarity of it, you can't buy ammo for it, and you can pack punch it once. Which, pack punch GS45, that's so OP until you get to all the other rules, and then you're like, oh. So, lag spike, love that. Any map allowed, of course. Any 4 perks, none are banned. Simply because the 4 perks I always go with aren't going to be the same that you go with. Fact. But yeah, that's the rules so far. And I am planning to actually do a stream of that one day. Ooh, that's a really good point. Weapon loadouts. That's a tough one. I'm gonna say, for my rules, no weapon loadouts. But I mean, of course, anyone's allowed to do what they want with it. Do you actually come to life? Oh, you do. You guys kill him before I can see. But yeah, I mean, if you don't want to, if you want to do 5 perks, I mean, I'm not going to stop you. For my rules, select guns. Basically, like the LR762, GS45, which I guess you'll spawn in with anyways, so that part doesn't really matter. But yeah. Obviously, I can't just say, oh, the guns that I have weapon loadouts on, because I don't know which ones I have weapon loadouts on. It's not very many. I can tell you that much. Yeah, that's kind of the rules I'm looking at so far. As I said, subject to change. And of course, you know, you can play however you want. This isn't official speedrun category or anything like that, so you do whatever you want. It may not be how I play it, and that's perfectly fine. Does this work? No. Could have swore there was a box in here somewhere. Guess not. But yeah, I want to make the game more challenging so that way it'd be more interesting. Now with the addition of double tap, you can, you know, if you want, you can play it as the original perks only, which technically double tap isn't an original perk, but for me it is. I started playing zombies in Black Ops 2. Technically my first zombies game was World at War, but it was, I really got into Black Ops 2. And then I really got into Black Ops 3, dude. Like, really got into it. I remember I had an Xbox 360, and I spent a lot of time begging my mom to buy me Black Ops 3 for the 360. Honestly, like, there's so many people that talk, like, oh, 360 Black Ops 3 is unplayable, blah, blah, blah. It's not that bad. It's not great. But it's not unplayable. Don't behold area, don't behold area, don't behold area. Oh. Nope, still in the count slides. Just really annoying because it just says with flopper, not with the flop. Whatever, though. Description not found. Yeah, I'd love to do that, and then maybe a like 2-box challenge as well, where instead of spawning the GS45, then you know you hit the box twice, and what you get's what you get. Also, free jug, I will take it, 100%. But yeah, once I get Nebula and everything, I'm definitely gonna need a reason to keep playing. Because I want to keep doing at least Call of Duty Tuesday. Maybe keep it with Zombies Tuesday. And we might go back and forth in that. Every Tuesday will be a COD Tuesday, but not every COD Tuesday is a Zombies Tuesday. Why am I at 40 FPS, dude? Oh, beautiful old home is what he said. Have I gotten the mastery camo in any other games? Yes. Let's see. I got Damascus in Modern Warfare 2018. And obsidian on some of the guns, not all of them. I got Dark Ether and Cold War zombies. Of course, got Nebula in this game. Black Ops 6 zombies. Is that all, though? Doesn't sound right. Maybe it is, actually. Yeah, no, now that I think about it, that's correct. Huh. It feels like I've gotten mastery camos in a lot more than 3 games. Yeah, I was gonna go for Dark Matter and Cold War, but if you played Cold War multiplayer, you can understand why I didn't. The game felt so clunky, especially on Xbox. Just console in general. Almost have enough for tier 3 plates. But yeah, apparently, or rather supposedly, Treyarch is taking 2025 as well as 2024, which kind of a yikes, honestly. I mean, let's look at it this way. Cold War Zombies, I mean, it wasn't horrible in hindsight. It was not as good as Black Ops 6, but let's put it this way, it's probably the worst Black Ops Zombies game. But it wasn't bad. And they had to launch that one after only 2 years of development. But you want me to be hopeful for 1 year development. I'm gonna have to give that a big yikes for now. 4,000? Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. But hey, I mean, the general consensus is that if it is Treyarch, it's going to be Black Ops 2 Remastered, which I'm not totally against, as long as they add in some type of multiplayer or zombies camo challenge. Because as fun as zombies is, I'm a camo grinder. What the hell is that? Yeah, I'm a camo grinder. Without camos, I kind of just don't feel like there's a purpose in the game, basically. I know it sounds kind of dark, but yeah. There's another door that way. Yeah, even during, like, MWZ, whenever I play zombies, I'd go back to Cold War. Because I don't have every gun Dark Ether in that game. KSV it is. Would have preferred it to be legendary, but... Oh, actually. What rarity is the Tanto. Yeah, whenever I was like really into Delta Force, I was camo grinding. Wasn't just playing. It's blue, but I only need 3 elite kills with it. Hopefully by the time I get 3 elite kills, it'll be box will be giving me some better stuff. There we go. I also kind of feel like even if we do get Black Ops 2 Remastered, the community's still going to be upset. Because A, they're going to be upset because it's just a remaster. And B, I think all the people that have gotten used to Black Ops 6 movement and all that don't remember just how bad the old movement is. I don't mean bad as in it was poor. I mean it's bad in comparison. That's kind of funny. I saw somebody join the stream. I said that. They immediately left. Yeah. No, Black Ops 2 is definitely a good game. But it's just... it's not the world that we're in anymore. Well, I mean, campaign is, but the playstyle isn't. Especially with stuff like the riot shield and all that. Oh, I didn't even realize I got that. I want to test it. Get to around 30, and if we don't see a single doppelgast, I'm deeming it to be for the fact that we didn't go and kill the elite doppelgast. I also just thought about that's an elite doppelgast, which I could use for Nebula. Noted. Their home, not yours. I 100% thought that said their hole, not yours. Yeah, I'd be very happy to see a Black Ops 2 remaster. But if there's not a zombies camo, I don't know how much I'd actually end up playing it. The other issue is it's just, it won't be the same. Simply put. So whenever people think of Black Ops 2, they think of, you know, shit talking the lobbies and all that kind of stuff. It's not going to be a thing. Because Activision doesn't want it to be a thing. I am out of ammo. Not the issue I was expecting to face. Yeah, shit talking won't be allowed in lobbies. Because, I mean, all of gaming has started doing comm bans and stuff for shit talking. Overwatch, Siege, Call of Duty. Call of Duty bans people for saying fuck and voice chat. Which I think they just use an AI to basically listen to all of voice chat. Have I been banned in Call of Duty? No. I don't play very much multiplayer. I've kind of started getting back into it a little bit. Not much, though. I'm really just trying to get clips. So I've been sniping a lot. I just miss posting clips of gaming. As much as I love streaming and doing stream updates, like, if you guys... Gosh, I don't even remember if I have it linked. But, me and my buddy Maverick made a YouTube channel. Which, I mean, really, it just came down to it just being mine, and he had a single video uploaded there. But basically, it was just montages. And I had so much fun making those. And the plan was to upload weekly. And basically, I would be in charge, let's say this week. And so I'd have to get, 2-3 minute video together with good, at least decent clips. And then next week, Maverick would have to get a video going. And that worked for about 3 weeks. Because I was doing school remotely. I didn't have to go in. So I, got to play. I woke up, played games, went to bed. Then 2 days a week I'd have work. Because basically I traded shifts with somebody. And there weren't enough hours. And there wasn't enough work for us both to work 5 days a week. So I took 2 days because I was still a student. I didn't need that much money. And she was 4 days a week. Because, adult needs money, pay bills and stuff. And so basically I'd work those 2 days, which I worked 8 to 6. So 10 hours, 20 hours across those 2 days. Damn. I was just thinking about, I was getting paid like shit, dude. I was getting $8.25 an hour. Golly. Texas minimum wage. Well, it's not a minimum wage, but, it's only $1 over. Anyways, not the point. Yeah, besides those 20 hours per week, I would just be playing games, because all my online homework was a joke. So, I spend most of my time getting clips, playing games. I'm still trying to find a good clipping software for PC. GeForce just won't for some reason. It'd be great if it worked. But yeah. But yeah, I'd get clips, record them on Xbox, which was really easy because it was just Home X, if I remember correctly. It's been 2 years since I touched a controller, dude. Let alone taking a clip of something on Xbox. I don't think it would take me that long to get back to being decent with the controller, but I am not right now. Mouse and keyboard just makes more sense to my body. Remember to hydrate, everybody. Yeah, so week 1, I was the one who had most of the idea. I was like, I'll take the first week, if you want to spend some time, gather all the clips that you've found that you feel are, good to post. And then, I'll compile them into a video, I'll upload it, I'll edit it, because I enjoyed it. And, I'm not one to talk shit. Not, like... Let me rephrase. I'm not one to talk shit whenever the person can't defend themselves. Like, if I'm going to talk shit to you, I'm going to talk shit to your face, basically. Even if I don't like you, I'm, respect. Now, if I don't have a reason to respect you, different story. But, as long as I have a good reason, or as long as I respect you, then yeah, I'm gonna talk shit to your face. And I have told him multiple times that that montage that he sent me was not good in terms of content. I wasn't proud of how it was edited, but I had to do what I could with it, basically. And, I mean, I got the video out, but I was far from proud of it. Anyways, the first video I was super proud of. It had a bit of funny moments. Looking back on it, there's some stuff I would change for sure. But, hindsight's 2020. That's what they say, I think. I never really understood that reference, or, like, where that came from. Is it 25? No. Yeah, so I made my first quote-unquote montage video, whatever you want to call it, uploaded it, was proud of it. It did decently well, like 50 views in the first day, which isn't a lot nowadays, I know, but, you know, I was, let's see, that was 2020, I think it's before my birthday in 2021, but after, yeah. So I would have been 16, and I mean, I'd basically never posted anything online before. I'd always wanted to. I'd streamed and gotten a whopping, like, 10 followers. You know what I mean? So getting 50 views, like, immediately, literally overnight, was crazy to me. And then next week, I'm like, hey, dude, you got your stuff ready. He sent it to me, uploaded it. I wasn't proud of it. It didn't perform very well. And then the week after that, of course, it was my turn again. And I gathered what I had. And after posting, I was like, I don't have anything else to post. That was like the rest of my backed up clips from like the past year or two. And I was kind of like, I'm gonna have to change something if I want to do, you know, one every other week. Which, that's what helped me understand why clans have so many people in them. Because you gotta have a lot of people if you want to be able to, like, post consistently. See, I don't feel like these guys should be able to literally keep up with me if they're also going to deal half my health and explosion damage whenever I kill them. Anyways. Yeah, that's the story of my montage channel. Basically how it started. I don't even remember how I got on this topic. Oh, right. I was talking about how much I enjoyed editing and making clips and stuff. But yeah, I enjoyed, like, it took multiple hours on each of those videos to get them uploaded. And I enjoyed editing them so much. If you scroll back, like, 2 years. I mean, I made a video more recently. But if you scroll back, like, 2 years on TikTok, my TikTok specifically, you'll see, like, I used to post just gaming clips. Then I got to college and started doing stream updates because I was streaming consistently, which went really well, honestly. Sorry, I'm not used to talking this much, so my throat's starting to get scratchy. Which is weird. I don't normally get scratchy after, like, not taking a break. But anyways, beside the point. Yeah, I love doing stuff like that. It performs a lot better than stream updates do. I'll tell you that much. Analytically, at least. But it's kind of just an issue of I don't play multiplayer anymore. and there's not very many good zombies clips to post. I remember, if you were curious as to when I got to college, like which video really showed that I got back to college, there's one I made. It was on Black Ops 4 where I almost died. I was camping in the warden's house on Blood of the Dead using the Titan, just getting camos, I think, and it just had like the caption of streams are back or something like that, and that was whenever I got to college. And everything before that is more than likely game clips, and even some of the stuff there too. I posted some clips in Modern Warfare 2. But yeah, basically since then it's just been stream updates. Just because it's mostly the fact I don't have a way to clip shit, and I don't want to record everything just because I've got plenty of storage, but I don't want to fill it all up. And I also don't want to sift through hours of recording. But yeah. Which is also why I started streaming multiplayer on this game. I did it back in November, maybe. Got a good clip. Posted it. I don't remember if it did well or not. It wasn't really like what I was paying attention to. I was just having fun. But then it's also why I started streaming multiplayer 2 weeks ago? 3? Whenever it was. So yeah. That's kind of where we're at. Now I'm talking about it, like it really makes me want to go back to video editing. So I may, because I'm always looking for stuff to do at work, and it's not that I like am lazy and don't do work, it's just that we've been very slow. We don't have anything to do, so I'm always trying to find stuff like that to be productive. And you know, I go in and out. Some things I just can't do. Like, I'm not very good at doing schoolwork during that time, which sucks because I want to. There's a bunch of certificates that I want to pursue, and I just don't have the motivation to, basically. Oh, I don't know why I'm getting all scratchy. But yeah. So I might try to find a good clipping software, because that is the main thing holding me back. I do want to start. I thought it was Nebula. I was like, what the hell? I do want to start playing multiplayer and start going for dark matter. And then, well, I haven't really been playing anything else that I'd want to be posting on. Like, basically I've had to start forcing myself to not stream some games. Like, I don't allow myself to stream Cyberpunk, which I've been playing through, because then I will never play it off stream and I will probably never beat it. Need to be using Ether Shroud. But yeah, I'd love to go back to uploading to that channel. I'll go back and watch through all the videos sometimes. I showed one of my buddies it, and I was like, you know, the clips I thought were good. Not great, but good. And I showed it to him, and he was like, holy shit, dude, you used to be fucking cracked. And my ego got boosted a little bit. So, yeah. If you're curious, I mean, there's a lot of channels with the same name, but the name of the channel is Chaotic Clan. It's chaotic with a K. There's a lot of channels with that name, I know. The one I am referencing has the profile picture as a nuke. like a nuclear explosion. The idea was we're so good we get nukes, which I've never gotten a nuke, and Maverick still sucks at games. So it's an inside joke. I'm not just talking shit, I promise. Right. Where's the big guy at? Did I kill him by accident? No. That should be Nebula for this gun. My first SMG done. Go at the box, see what we can get. But yeah, especially if the next Call of Duty actually feels good, multiplayer wise, definitely don't need these. Yeah, if the next multiplayer feels good, I really want to be getting clips of it. Okay, buddy. I'll just play it around 30. Actually, compact's on the wall by where I train. Just grab that. I don't know what rarity it'll be at. I guess I can check. Never mind. No, I can't. But yeah, no, I find that clips definitely perform better than just stream updates on TikTok. I got up to like 70-ish followers on TikTok really quickly, just posting clips. And then I stopped posting clips and started doing stream updates, and all of my follows have been while I was live, which is good. You know, I don't want people just following for stream updates, unless they're just trying to get notified. But you know, I feel like, especially the way I do my stream updates, it's low effort. I understand. I agree completely. But it's not really meant to be this big video. It's just, you know, hey, I'm live at this time. If you're interested, hop on in. I know I'm talking a little quieter. I'm trying to save my throat a little bit. Jesus. Oh, I had double tap too. That's why this thing's crazy. But yeah, I mean, I want to turn content creation into a career, primarily focused on streaming. Realistically, YouTube is the much easier way to go. Just, dude, my sensitivity. It's like I have aim assist, and so it starts slowing down every now and then. It's weird. Yeah, I do think YouTube is definitely the easy. Dude, it's bothering me. Bro! don't think aim assist is a thing in this game. No. No. Oh. That's cool. Didn't know that was a thing. It just does this randomly, too. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I think YouTube's a much easier way to go. It's a lot less of a time commitment, basically. With streaming, you have to set a time, and like, there's no. Oh, I'm just gonna set this down for a minute. I'll come back to it later. Like, you got to do one big long stream. Of course, you can take breaks during the stream, but what I mean by I'm just gonna set this down for a minute is more like I'm gonna go take a nap, or I'm gonna go get dinner. You know what I mean? Curious if I can get multiple at a time. No, there's definitely not enough time. $1,500 kills. I'm gonna upgrade this as well. Yeah, I know a lot of people also post clips of like their reaction to unlocking Nebula, or not Nebula normally, but stuff like that. The issue is I'm not a reaction person. I have said this before on stream. Like, whenever my girlfriend got me Christmas gifts, we basically we started really talking in October. We didn't make it official, quote unquote, until January. But she got me we got each other some Christmas gifts, and I was like, I'm just gonna tell you now, I'm not a reaction person. I truthfully appreciate it, whatever it is you got me, but I'm not gonna show that. And a lot of people I tell it to, like, okay, yeah, they don't really understand it until they see it. Like, and if you go back to my Nebula unlocking stream, I'm pretty sure I gave a reaction. It was exaggerated so much. Just gotta try to give some reaction. It's just not how I run. It's not how I function. Couldn't tell you why. I'm sure there's a psychologist out there that can pinpoint what trauma exactly it is, but meh. Yeah, we're gonna exfil at the end of this round. But yeah, just not my personality, and I don't think it's a bad thing personally. I went to change my song between rounds, and I noticed nothing was playing, so I wanted to make sure I actually did change my song. Why do I wait to kill the elder disciple? Jeez. It's reading it out of the corner of my eye. I couldn't tell what that word was. Why do I wait to kill the elder disciple until after I kill the rest of the round? It wipes the round. Simply put. And I want headshots, so I just wait to kill him. I mean, yeah, he does increase the health of zombies, but it's honestly not by much. Okay. Jeez, dude. The fire rate on that thing is insane. Oh yeah, there's a workbench there. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't have the compact max level. Oh, I can't afford a chopper gun anyways. Never mind. There's a chopper gunner. This may be a bad idea, but what's life with a few bad ideas? Bro, what am I supposed to do? Oh. Gosh, I hate that so much. But yeah, if you were here, I do appreciate you listening to my spiel. That's so funny. I love that. It's so dumb. Moral of the story, Black Ops 2 Remastered, it's either going to be really good or really bad, and no matter what they do, everyone's going to hate it. So wow, just south of 100,000 XP. Yeah, we got Tanto done. But yeah, I am. Of course, I'm one away, dude. I swear, if I don't stop doing that, I am gonna go ahead and end the stream. If you were here, thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. Keep an eye on the TikTok. Hopefully, I'll start uploading some clips. I also made an Instagram page to post reels to. Kind of just in anticipation of TikTok getting banned. I think I've only posted twice, and excuse me, no, 3 times. Sorry. The username is twitch.tv/tai312 as per normal. It might be 2 underscores. I don't remember. But yeah. In the event TikTok gets banned, everything's going up to there. Minus stream updates. I'm not going to post 1,000 stream updates on there. I actually did check. Not today's TikTok post. Not the Friday one, but the Thursday TikTok or the Wednesday TikTok post was number 200 using hashtag TieTie312, which is kind of cool. But yeah, if you weren't here, what in the hell are you doing? Get your ass in here. Come on now. But yeah, we're going to keep on Nebula grinding. Once we get Nebula and all the weapons, then we'll probably start doing some challenge runs, speed runs, and yeah, just keep it on, keep it on. Like I said, thank you for listening to my spiel if you did. And I will hopefully catch you guys on Thursday. Hope you guys have a wonderful night, and peace out.